The video of today will talk about influencers. Influencers. If you're an influencer, sit down there. We need to talk. Welcome. Yes. We're back again for another video. This is Mina Miss J's with a popular saying that any man the year for his kid. For those who don't hear pidgin English, it simply means you feel what you feel. You're the only one who feels what is going on in your life. So if what you're feeling is not good, you can make the decision to feel something great. So without further ado, let's get into this video today. The video of today will talk about influencers. If you're an influencer, sit down there. We need to talk. Whether you're an African influencer, whether you're an American influencer, an Asian influencer, an Arab influencer, you need to listen to this. I think this is important that we talk about this. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Influencers, I just have a request for you guys. If you know a brand is not identical to your image or to the image that you want to give out to the world, it's best you don't be a brand ambassador for the brand. Yeah, if you have certain values that you uphold and you have a way you want your audience, your followers, your fans to see you, you don't get into a contract with a brand that doesn't align with your values. And because what will happen is that at the end of the day, you will take their money, and if the contract says you're going to be posting content 3 times a week, or every week for 6 months, or every week for 8 months, and then you post maybe just 3 times or 4 times in 6 months, but you've taken the money, you've taken the contract money, that's you not keeping your own end of the bargain. That's you not keeping your end of the bargain. So it's not every brand that comes to you for sponsorship that you take. It's not every brand. When we're all here hustling, we're all here looking for money, but it's not every brand that you take. It's not every brand that you must sign with. You have to choose your battles, like we used to say in Africa. You have to choose it very wisely. Yes, we all need money and everything, but if a brand comes and say, oh, do you want to be a brand ambassador for sex toys, and you know that where you come from, that is shameful, you feel shy because of how maybe your family, your friends are going to view you, your friends are going maybe to view you as a freak. Why do you go ahead and take money to be a brand ambassador for sex toys when you know deep down with you that you will not be able to do it? It's not about clout. It's not about you trying to imitate what another person is doing. Don't imitate it's your life. At the end of the day, the image that you put out there is the way people are going to see you. So if you want to be seen as a brand ambassador who chooses legit brands, legit, don't go and they say weight loss tea, you say, oh, okay, you know that the weight loss tea is not working, you've tried, it's not working, but yet because you want the money, you go and take the weight loss and you come and advertise it to your followers that it's working. If they do it to you, will you be happy? If you want to be a brand ambassador of integrity, honesty, then choose your brand accordingly. Choose the brands that you represent accordingly. If you know that you want to be a brand ambassador to make money, you just want to make money, you don't care whether it's working, you don't care whether it has a negative effect on your followers, you don't care anything, it looks to you. That's between you and God. That's between you and God. But my own be say, do not take money to influence a brand, to be a brand ambassador, and then you don't do the job. That's very dishonest. And I know there are so many people out there who do that to people. You know how hard it is to start an entrepreneurship business. You know how hard it is to go through, especially businesses that have to do with products, with tangible products. It's a long process. I know why I'm saying so. I'm a digital marketer, and usually my job requires going out looking for influencers that will help a particular brand promote, create awareness for a product. So that is how we go out, we look for influencers, so if I go and look for an influencer for a particular product, you don't keep your own end of the bargain, you don't do what you say you do, and they involve the law into it, you will not be happy. You'll be tagged like that person who is so dishonest, that person who says scam. You guys have to stop that. Business is business. Do not mix business and friendship. If your friend wants you to influence her brand, if she wants you to be the image of her brand, she wants you to be a brand ambassador, you take it like a business. Forget that it's your friend. If you want to do it for her for free or for him for free, that's another thing. But if you know your friend wants to like have a contract and pay you, they have to take it seriously. You don't have to be like, oh, it's my friend, okay. It's my friend, I would just, she will just, if I don't post every day, she's not going to do anything. We roll together. That's not how it is, guys. That's not how it is. Influencers, please listen. Choose the brand that you know you can carry, that you know that you can influence very well. You do your job very well. Contract finish, you take your money, and you at the end of the day, you're happy. You go and buy one shawarma, you sit and you smile, you show you're 32. You show your teeth because you work hard for that money. How do you feel taking money to do work and you don't do it? I hear this is popular happens amongst influencers in Nigeria. Some of those Nigerian celebrities let me call them some Insta celebrities, they will take money, they will not do work. They will take money, they will not do work. So usually, as a digital marketer, what we used to do, an advice for anybody who has an entrepreneurship business. If you have an entrepreneurship business, you have products, you need influencers. Let me tell you our strategy. Do not go for big influencers. Do not go for people who have 10 million followers. Don't even go for those who have 5 million followers. Yes, except you have a record of their past work with other brands. You have a positive, like you have a whole review. So before you do that, you contact people they have worked with in the past. You ask them, how do you rate their work? How do you do this? It's even important for you guys to have like a rating for influencers among entrepreneurs. You have influencers like categorized into honest, dishonest, and no. Yeah. Find out how other brands who have worked with them feel before you go ahead and give your money to those 10 million followers, influencers, 20 million, those people. Sometimes your best bet is those meat influencers, depending on the kind of brand and the kind of market that you're trying to target. If you're trying to target, if your product is like a VIP product, a luxury brand, a luxury good, obviously you'll be targeting, obviously you want to use an influencer maybe who has like a big following, fan base. But it depends too on on the kind of fan base that influencer has, right? Because a luxury good is not for everybody. Not everybody can afford a luxury good. But I believe that when you choose an influencer, you have to do your own research. And you have to make sure that in the contract you include clauses. Yes, include a clause like, if this contract is not fulfilled, maybe 2% is taken off of the balance, 3% is taken off of the balance, 4%, 5%, 10%, a high penalty. So that when that influencer sees it, she or he will know this is real. She or he will know that you're not there to joke, you mean business. So that was my message today for influencers. Please be mindful of the kind of brands you want to influence. Yes, be mindful. Be very mindful. Do not take money and then you start saying, oh, I've never used this product. Oh, I have never, and she knows I've never used this product. I did what I had to do. The contract has expired. But when we look into the lines, when we look into the contract, it says you post every day for 5 every day for 6 weeks, for 6 months, sorry. And then we notice you have not been posting. We are the people who follow you guys, so we know when you are advertising the product and when you are not. So you cannot lie your way around it. You cannot lie your way around it. So influencers, this is popular among African influencers. I don't think it's true that among American influencers maybe there are some fishy ones, but it's very kind of rare that you give your money and the work is not done in the US. In Africa, this is another story. I don't know whether Africans, so they just do one for village. I don't know whether they just curse win or curse them, because Africans, most of them will just be like this. Will just be like this. What kind of life is this? We have to change. We have to change. Africans, you have to do better when it comes to business. You have to do better, because out there, the image you portray out there is that, oh, Africans are very dishonest. We cannot even use an African star. We cannot use an African to do business, because those people, they will scam us. They will take our money. That is the kind of image you are putting out there. And then you are angry when people start tagging you. You say, oh, stereotype. Don't stereotype us. Whoa. And what do you expect? What do you expect? That is how it is going to be. So my people, be very careful out there. People will just come and spoil your business, spoil your brand name for nothing. Meanwhile, you pay them. You pay them to do the work. Don't want to take money for Kayamata. You take money, say, oh, you invest Kayamata, BB 10 million. And then you don't do the work. You don't do the work. You expect what? What do you expect? Obviously, the owner will be pissed. The owner will be pissed because you had a contract. Whether you sign the contract physically or you agree to the contract verbally or via text, it's a contract. We have what we call, we have physical contracts. We have a verbal contract. Yes, a verbal contract is legally legit. If you guys don't know, by the time you have a contract with someone, is verbal, and there's a little note taken out of that verbal contract, it's legit. So you cannot come and say, oh, I never signed it physically, or even your signature is not there, but if your text, they showed you the contract and said it's okay, it's good to go, then you have agreed to the contract. That is all the law needs. So we should be very careful with the type of business that we choose to influence, and we should make sure we always do our work right. Influencers, this message was for influencers. If you're an influencer or you're an aspiring influencer, choose the type of influencer that you want to be. You want to be known for legit, honest reviews, or you want to be known to be cunning and back you want to know for doing 419. Do you want to be known for influencer who chooses brands that he doesn't use, or you want to be known for an influencer who only influence what he uses, what he knows he can give to his little sister, give to his mom? So that's all I had for this video. If you like this video, guys, if you like my message, give it a thumbs up, press the like button. Sorry, thumbs up and line are the same thing now. Give it the like button, you know, press the subscribe button and the little bell right there, so that whenever I post a new video, you get the notification. Bye guys, until we meet again. Na Enimandia for skin.